team. Our first senior is Justin Clark. He is being escorted by his parents, Lee and Jenny Clark. Justin has participated in football for 4 years and basketball for 2 years. His most memorable moment while playing football is when we beat Trimble at home in a 35-0 shutout. After high school, he plans to attend Hocking College for engineering. Our next senior is Scott Cunningham. Supported by his parents, Scott and Christy Cunningham, and cousin, Ryan Cunningham. Playing football, Scott has played football for 4 years, wrestled for 1 year, and has been racing most. Memorable moment regarding football was getting the news that his family was moving to Nelsonville to play. After high school, Scott plans to attend Hocking. Our next senior is Nathan Johnson. He is the son of Jim. Nathan started playing football in the 3rd grade. While in high school, he has participated in football for 2 years and track and field for 2 years. Nathan's most memorable moment while playing football, touchdown during the Crooksville game this season. After high school, Nathan plans to attend. Our next senior is Nick North. He is escorted by Ruth Walton. Football in the 7th grade. He has participated in football for 4 years, and his most memorable moment while playing football was playing for the TVC title 4 years in a row to attend college. Next is senior Patrick Norway. He is escorted by his parents, Ron and Becky Norway. Patrick began playing football in the school. He has played football for 4 years, wrestled for 3 years, been a member of the track and field team, council for 4 years, choir 4 years, Spanish club for 2 years, and was on prom. Most memorable moment while playing football is starting his first game as a sophomore. Young down the football, he was so excited that he hit him really hard in the head. Steve turned because it was just a downed punt. After high school, Patrick plans to go to management and accounting. He is the son of Kevin O'Neill and Michelle O'Neill. Sean started playing football. His most memorable moment while playing football is winning the TVC title 4 years in a row. After high school, Sean plans to enroll in the electricity program at Hocking College. Our next senior is Trevor Polly. Trevor is escorted by his mother, Sandy, and his cousin Noah. Trevor started playing football in the 2nd grade. He has participated in track and field for 1 year. His most memorable moment while playing football game against Alexander his freshman year. After high school, Trevor plans to attend criminal justice. Next is senior Mike Russell. Being escorted by his parents, Dean and Gina Russell, and grandmother, Eula Horvath. Football in the 2nd grade. While in high school, he has participated in football 4 years, basketball 2 years. Mike has been a member of the choir for 3 years, Spanish club for 2 years, trap club. His most memorable moment while playing football was watching Trevor run off of the field off game last year. After high school, Mike plans to enroll in nursing at Hocking College. Our next senior is Patrick Taggart. Patrick is the son of Todd and Sheila Taggart. Playing football in junior high. Patrick has played football for 4 years, basketball for 4 track and field team. He has also been a member of student council for 4 years, choir. Patrick's most memorable moment while playing football was when he scored his first touchdown his sophomore against Crooksville. After high school, Patrick is considering joining the Navy. Our next senior is Craig Warren. Craig is the son of Craig and Tammy Warren. He began playing football when he was in the 4th grade. Craig has participated in football, basketball 4 years, baseball 1 year, and track and field. Craig's most memorable moment while playing football was last year in the playoff game, watching Trevor run off the field crying about his finger. After high school, he plans to go to college to major in criminal justice. Next is senior Tyler Wind. Tyler is accompanied by his parents, Hootie and Maureen Wind. He started playing football in the 5th grade. Tyler has participated in football, basketball, and baseball for 4 years. He has been a member of student council, choir for 2 years, and prom committee for 1 year. Tyler's most memorable moment while playing football was during the Alexander game his freshman year, when his brother Charlie was a senior and played quarterback, and Tyler played center at the end of the game. After high school, Tyler plans to attend college. Our last senior football player is Kyle Six, and our first senior cheerleader is Brittany Six. Their parents are Danny and Anita Six. Kyle started playing football this year. He has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Kyle's most memorable moment while playing football is when in the last JV game he was in on his first offensive play and he scored a touchdown. After high school, Kyle plans to go to work for his dad at Asplund. Brittany started cheering when she was 6 years old. She has been a member of the volleyball team for 4 years, softball for 2 years, student council for 4 years, and prom committee 1 year. Brittany's most memorable moment while cheering is when she and Ashley Newman were tumbling at cheer camp, and they both fell on their heads in front of everyone. After high school, Brittany plans to attend Ohio University. Our senior football players, at this time you are excused. You have a job to do. Our next senior cheerleader is Raven Kyle. She is the daughter of Loretta and Alvin Kyle. Raven has been cheering since she was 6 years old. While in high school, she has been a member of the band for 4 years, prom committee 1 year, and has participated in softball for 4 years. Raven's most memorable moment while cheering is when she and Heather were swing dancing and she dropped Heather on her head. Her most memorable moment while in the band was when the band received a superior rating last week and qualified to compete in the state marching band competition. After high school, Raven plans to attend Hocking College, then transfer to Ohio University. She wants to work with foster kids. Next is senior Bethany McCullough. She is accompanied by her parents, Serena Talbert and Jerry and Rose McCullough, sister Kimber McCullough, and brother Jason Talbert. Bethany started cheering in the 3rd grade. She played volleyball for 2 years, was class secretary for 2 years, has been a member of the choir for 3 years, and was on the prom committee for 1 year. Bethany's most memorable moment while cheering was after we had won a game. Raven tackled her on the football field in the mud. After high school, Bethany plans to attend Hocking College and enroll in the nursing program. Our next senior is Amanda Smathers. She is accompanied by her parents, Scott and Audrey Smathers, and her sister, Angel. Amanda began cheering in the 7th grade. She has been in the band for 4 years, playing both the clarinet and alto saxophone, and this year is a member of the Flag Corps. She has played softball for 3 years and has been a member of Young Life. Amanda's most memorable moment while cheering has been cheering in the playoffs 3 years in a row. After high school, she plans to attend college for photography. Next is Kendra Smathers. She is accompanied by her parents, Brian and Christina Smathers, and her brother, Bryce. Kendra began cheering in the 5th grade. She has been a member of the softball team for 4 years, choir for 4 years, and prom committee. She has also been a member of the TVC Wildcats cheerleading squad for 2 years. Kendra's most memorable moment while cheering was getting captained last year as a junior and during her sophomore year when Raven got hit in the butt by the football during kickoff at Alexander. After high school, she plans to attend Hocking College and major in nursing. Our last senior cheerleader is Brittany Young. She is escorted by her parents, John and Lori Young, and brother Dustin. Brittany started cheering when she was 7 years old. She has participated in softball for 3 years, volleyball for 2 years, and choir for 4 years. She has been a member of the yearbook staff for 2 years and quill and scroll for 3 years. Brittany's most memorable moment while cheering is competing all around Ohio when they were little. After high school, Brittany plans to attend Hocking College, majoring in nursing, then working in a level 1 trauma unit. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for our senior cheerleaders. And now our senior band members. 2 of the band students are also cheerleaders, and you have heard their bios. They are Raven Kyle and Amanda Smathers. Raven and Amanda both play the clarinet and are both members of the Flag Corps. Both Raven and Amanda mentioned that their most memorable moment in band was this past Saturday at the Buckeye Classic when they announced that our Buckeye band had qualified for the state marching band finals. Our next senior is Rochelle Boyles. She is escorted on the field by her mother, Dana Boyles, and her sister, Heather Schultz. Rochelle started band in 9th grade on the flute. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Rochelle has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, solo and ensemble, and Future Teachers of America. Rochelle attended Fairless High School during her junior year, where she was a member of Key Club, Drama Club, Prom Committee, and she was the school mascot. Rochelle's most memorable moment in band was at the Buckeye Classic when we received a 1 rating which qualified us for the state marching band finals, and seeing Mr. Rob cry. After high school, Rochelle plans to attend Hocking College to study computer engineering and/or music. Jenny Cook is escorted on the field by Jody and Terry Cook and her sister, Jeannie Christian. Jenny started band in 5th grade on the clarinet. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Jenny has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, and choir. Jenny's most memorable moment in band was qualifying for state marching band finals at this year's Buckeye Classic. Jenny thought that was great. After high school, Jenny plans to attend Hocking College to study nursing. Billy Decker is escorted on the field by parents Billy and Susan Decker. Billy started band in 5th grade on the drums. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Billy has been a member of the marching band, concert band, and pep band. Billy's most memorable moment in band was qualifying for state marching band finals at this year's Buckeye Classic. After high school, Billy plans to attend Hocking College. Paula Freeman is escorted on the field by Linda Kreiner. Paula started band in 4th grade on the flute. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Paula has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, choir, and show choir. Paula's most memorable moment in band was receiving a 1 rating and making it to the state marching band finals. Everyone was crying, including Mr. Rob. After high school, Paula plans to attend Hocking College and study culinary arts. Christy Jack is escorted on the field by Judith and Ronald Jack. Christy started band in 5th grade on the clarinet. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Christy has been a member of the marching band, flag corps, concert band, pep band, band council, choir, show choir, and summer softball. Christy's most memorable moment in band was making it to the marching band state finals her senior year and knowing that she was part of it. After high school, Christy plans to attend Hocking College and study physical therapy. Eric Johnston is escorted on the field by John and Melinda Johnston. Eric started band in 5th grade on the trumpet. He also learned to play percussion, piano, and trombone, which has been his major instrument during high school. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Eric has been a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, pep band, solo and ensemble, choir, show choir, Spanish club, National Honor Society, and Future Teachers of America. Eric has performed in the District 17 Honor Band, and this November, Eric will perform in the Capital University Honor Band. His biggest accomplishment is being accepted by audition to perform in the Ohio All-State Honor Band, which will perform at the Ohio Music Education Association's convention. Eric's most memorable moment in band was hearing the announcement that our band qualified for state marching band finals at this year's Buckeye Classic, and knowing what an awesome accomplishment that was. After high school, Eric plans to attend college and double major in history and music education. Myra McCombs is escorted on the field by Ray and Debbie McCombs. Myra started band in 5th grade on the drums. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Myra has been a member of the marching band, concert band, pep band, softball, volleyball, yearbook, and prom committee. Myra's most memorable moment in band was qualifying for the state marching band finals at this year's Buckeye Classic. After high school, Myra plans to attend Hocking College. Roy Plant is escorted on the field by Roy and Nedra Plant. Roy started band in 5th grade on the trumpet. While attending Nelsonville-York City Schools, Roy has been a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, pep band, and District 17 Honor Band. Roy's most memorable moment in band was qualifying for state marching band finals at this year's Buckeye Classic and qualifying for state concert band competition last year. After high school, Roy plans to attend Ohio University to study music production. Ladies and gentlemen, the seniors of our award-winning Nelsonville-York Buckeye Band. Congratulations, seniors.
Belpre.
band will perform at the Dayton Welcome Stadium on Sunday, November 15. Let's hear it for our band. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and join singing as the pride of the Buckeyes from Nelsonville-York High School, Armada. The members of Nelsonville-York will be directed by Terry. The Star-Spangled Banner will be directed by Janice Harris.
Here come the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York. Hi, everybody from Boston Field. Jason McCumber on camera. Ray Spouts, Jim McCumber here on Nelsonville TV Cable's Channel 15. It's the Buckeyes and the Eagles. Both teams coming in at 3-0 in the Ohio Division of the Tri-Valley Conference, and whoever wins this game tonight assures themselves of at least a share of the crown.
Yeah, and they definitely, you know, both coming in undefeated, looking at somebody's going to come out of here 4-0, has a great opportunity to go undefeated in the TVC. Huge night for both teams out here tonight. Senior night here for the Buckeyes as we went through all the football players, cheerleaders, band members for the senior night here. Is just an exciting night here for the Buckeyes.
Last week, the Buckeyes defeated Wellston 43-3, while Belpre defeated Vinton County 7-0.
Yeah, Vinton County is one of those teams that both teams have already played to this point. Belpre beat them 7-0. The Buckeyes beat Vinton County 21-14. They also have another common opponent, and that's Wellston, where we know what Buckeyes did last week. Came out and just played a heck of a second half there and dominated the game down there and won 43-3, while Belpre beat up on Wellston. They beat them 19-7. So, you know, when you start looking at common opponents, it's tough to say which direction things are going to go. It's definitely going to be a night of emotions and a night of turnovers here again for the Buckeyes.
Belpre won the toss and they elected to defer their decision to the second half. The Buckeyes will receive.
Which I think that kind of plays into the way the Buckeyes rather play the game anyways. I think if they won the toss, they would have wanted the ball first, so they're getting what I think they would have been looking for here.
Buckeyes with Derek Arnold back deep to receive the opening kickoff. Kicking for Belpre will be Tyler Watkins. He's just a freshman for the Eagles.
Trying to see who else is back there with Arnold tonight. It looks like Dickerson on one side, and I believe picking up on number 25, Cody Nungester on the other side here.
And this game is underway. Derek Arnold will take it at the Buckeye 3. Crosses the 10, the 15, and he'll go down back at the 18-yard line, and that's where the Buckeyes will have tonight's opening possession. Good coverage by the Eagles.
And he's taken down there by number 28, Ashton Packard there for the Belpre Eagles as the Buckeyes start out the night's offensive side of the ball here inside their own 20.
Of course, the Buckeyes, four-time TVC Ohio Division champions outright. Buckeyes trying to make it 5 years in a row, but they need a win over Belpre and, of course, a win over Alexander next week. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 18. Michael Barrick at quarterback. And Zach Talbert is hit hard right at the 20. He'll pick up a couple for the Buckeyes.
Again, that's number 28 there for the defensive side of the ball for the Belpre Eagles. Ashton Packard delivered a nice hit on Zach as he came around the left-hand side that time.
So Belpre trying to show they're here to play. Buckeyes 2nd down and 8 from their own 20. Out of the I formation. Michael Barrick at quarterback. And a flag comes in. The play is blown dead.
I think they were pointing out at the wide receiver a little bit of motion on the Buckeye side of the ball that time before the snap.
Legal procedure on the Buckeyes. Of course, Belpre's a team the Buckeyes usually don't play very well, or the Belpre gets up for the Buckeyes, but you'd think Nelsonville-York would be up for this one this year. Both teams coming in at 3-0.
Well, they're both 3-0. I think both teams are definitely coming in with a mindset of this is going to be a tough ball game. Got to play hard the entire time. You know, both teams ranked in the region. I think Belpre's ranked 11th, Buckeye 16th right now, so nobody's going to sneak up on anybody on this game here.
Barrick back to pass, throws, and it's overthrown towards Mark Campbell. So the Buckeyes now will have a 3rd down and 13.
I'd venture to say we're going to see that play again, though. Campbell was actually open over on that flat, and as you saw him coming back to the huddle, Barrick was talking to him a little bit about looking where he needed to be for that pass to make it, and I venture to say we're going to see that happening a little bit later in the game again.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 13 from their own 15-yard line. Michael Barrick out of the shotgun with a couple of receivers split out on each side. Barrick takes a snap, looking for a receiver. Rolls to this side, being rushed. Barrick gets away from trouble.
Nice block
gets a
by
block.
Lyons down there.
Barrick throws, and it is picked off by Belpre. And the Eagles will have their first possession at the Buckeye 14-yard line. Belpre intercepted 4 Vinton County passes last week down at Belpre, and they've got a quick one here.
And that was again number 28, Ashton Packard, on the side of the defensive ball there for the Belpre Eagles. And you know, Barrick did a nice job of scrambling around. There was great coverage downfield by the secondary of Belpre that forced him to scramble around. Lyons gave him a nice block to give him a little bit of extra time. But that's a hard pass to make when you're throwing all the way out to the flat like that. Puts the defense in a tough position early in the ball game here.
Quarterbacking the Eagles, R.J. Walker. He scored the only touchdown for Belpre against Vinton County on a short run. Pitch out comes to this side. And the running back is Ashton Packard, and he'll pick up a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Looks like he was brought down by Zach Talbert and Trevor Pauly on that particular play.
So the Buckeye defense called on quickly in this game to put a stop to the Eagles.
You know, it's been time and time again all season long that this defense has been called upon to try to make tough stands, and this is nothing new. This is something we've seen all season long.
Walker hands it off straight up the middle to Brian Walker, and not much there whatsoever. Buckeyes all over it. In fact, it's a loss back to the 14.
And I believe that time we had Josh Lyon and Derek Arnold in on the stop there for the Buckeyes.
And to bring up 3rd and 11 for Belpre at the Buckeye 14-yard line.
I am corrected. Somebody said that was actually Norway in on the stop there.
R.J. Walker out of the shotgun. Belpre on 3rd down and 11 from the Buckeye 14. Takes a snap, looking to throw, does so, and it's caught by Packard, but the Buckeyes bring him down at about the 8-yard line, where to bring up 4th down for the Eagles, and it looks like they will attempt a field goal.
And I believe that was nice coverage out there by Cunningham, number 2 there for the defensive side of the ball for the Buckeyes, as he just stayed with his man, made sure he didn't get a first down out of that pass play.
Be about a 25-yard attempt for the Eagles. They're trying to get on the board first here at Boston Field.
Either way, at this particular point for the Buckeyes defense to be able to hold them to a field goal attempt, as it was 1st and 10 at the 14. Almost blocked that ball.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So Belpre, they take advantage of a Buckeye turnover. They lead early here, 3-0 with 8:58 to play in the first quarter. Tyler Watkins will kick it away for Belpre. Derek Arnold back deep for the Buckeyes.
And again, they're lined up on the right side, as it appears that's which direction he's trying to kick, to the right corner.
Nice kick by Watkins. Again, just a freshman. Arnold takes it to 4. Arnold, and he'll take it out across the 25 to about the 26.
Tripped up that time by number 22 for the Belpre Eagles, Ryan Walker, and I think it was 25, Kyle Hamrick, on the stop also. But at least we get the ball out across the 25 this time. A little bit better field position. See what we can do this time with the ball.
Of course, Derek Arnold, he's rushed for a little over 900 yards coming into this game on the season. 8 touchdowns. Zach Talbert, 565 yards and 7 touchdowns.
And last week was the first week we had both those runners over 100 yards, which was nice to see, which was a huge credit to the offensive line to open up those holes last week.
Buckeyes went on a delayed count, and Belpre jumps off sides. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Buckeyes on their own 31.
It's always a good way to get 5 yards. Let somebody else help you out.
Buckeyes splitting out 2 receivers on each side. Michael Barrick over center at quarterback. Buckeyes 1st and 5. Derek Arnold goes in motion. Pitch out goes to Arnold. And Arnold is hit hard and dropped back at the 29-yard line, a loss of 2.
And I believe there was the number 30, Mike Wadaker, on the stop there for the Belpre Eagles, as he was hit hard. He tried to cut back upfield underneath his block, but they were covering and watching him the entire way.
So the Buckeyes now 2nd down and about 7 after the 2-yard loss, back to the 29. 8:20 to play in the first quarter. Belpre leading 3-0.
Well, right now the defensive line of the Belpre Eagles is standing up the offensive line of the Buckeyes and allowing the linebackers to come up and make some hits on the Buckeye runners, and that's what's kind of the difference in the ball game right here.
And a delay of game on Nelsonville-York. Seemed awful quick.
It seemed extremely quick. I was trying to figure out what they were throwing the flag for, what was going on.
5-yard penalty against the Buckeyes takes it inside the 25, and the Buckeyes will have 2nd down and about 12.
Come back to the line pretty quick. I don't know that there was any change in play calls that time for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes out of the power eye. Handoff goes to Derek Arnold, and he's going to pick up some positive yardage for the Buckeyes. Gets it out close to the 30. Picks up about 6.
I'm not sure who was underneath there that kind of grabbed up onto the ankles, but number 30, Mike Wadaker, was again on the stop there for the Belpre Eagles, coming out of the linebacker position. But some nice positive yardage that time.
Buckeyes get half of it. It's now 3rd and 6. Nelsonville-York on their own 30. 7:40 to play in the opening quarter. The Eagles leading 3-0. Buckeyes 3rd down and 6. Nelsonville-York out of the eye. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Drops back to pass, looking for a receiver. Throws, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, and you hear a lot of the crowd hollering that he was bumped before the ball got there, but that was definitely thrown up out of the reach of that receiver at that particular time. I mean, he was well covered downfield by the Belpre Eagles that time.
Buckeyes will have to punt it away on 4th and 6 from their own 30. The quarterback, R.J. Walker, will drop back deep to receive the punt from Zach Talbert. Low snap. Talbert fields it on a bounce and gets it away.
Well, he's been asked time and time again.
And it hits the Belpre player.
That sure did.
And the Buckeyes may have it.
That hit number 9 in the elbow.
And they do at the 46 of Belpre. I'll tell you, someone wasn't paying enough close attention. Someone for the Buckeyes really paying attention. It looked like he was blocking him. He knew where that ball was going to be, and he was blocking him that direction.
He was shoving him right there into the play, which you never know if the ball is going to bounce, what direction it's going to go, but he was definitely shoving him right downfield into a position that turned the ball over and gave the Buckeyes a great field position just outside the 45 of the Belpre Eagles.
Buckeyes with a break. They have it 1st and 10 at the 46 of Belpre, trailing 3-0. Out of the I formation.
A little bit of a blitz
option
there.
Comes this side. Barrick looks to keep it himself, and he's going to take it to the Belpre 44-yard line. Picks up a couple, gets it close to the 43. Buckeyes 2nd down and about 8. So right now, Belpre doing a pretty good job on defense. Of course, we knew coming in the Eagles had a very good defense.
Well, you know, that's when I was talking about the teams we've played against. Vinton County scored 14 on the Buckeyes. Belpre Eagles held them to 0. So you know they've got a good defensive scheme here.
Talbert up the middle, and he'll take it to the 41-yard line, picks up a couple. And the Buckeyes will have 3rd and 6.
Looked like he was tripped up there by number 30, Mike Wadaker, and then also Ashton Packard in on the stop there.
Buckeyes 3rd down and about 5. Spotted at the Belpre 41. 6:10 to play in the first quarter.
Well, right now the Buckeyes just haven't had a lot of luck on the 1st and 2nd downs to get themselves in a short 3rd down situation. They're kind of forced into that mid-range every time, which the
draw play goes to Derek Arnold. Arnold dives to the Belpre 34 for a 1st down. Buckeyes needed 5, and Arnold picks up about 7.
They give him about 5.5, I think. That was definitely one of those situations where Arnold knew where he needed to be to get the 1st down and just dove for it. Nice effort.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 inside the 35 of Belpre, out of the power I. Michael Barrick at quarterback, hands it off to Scott Cunningham, and he'll take it to the 30, picks up about 4. Cunningham out of the wing back position.
Yeah, Cunningham's one of the boys from last week that we saw scoring a touchdown. You know, the Buckeyes had 5 different running backs scoring touchdowns last week. The normals that you always see, you've got Zach Talbert and Derek Arnold, but you also saw Cunningham. You saw, I believe, help me out here, Austin McDonald, and who was the 5th one that scored? Hunter. Nick Hunter scored a touchdown. So we had 5 tailbacks or running backs get into the end zone last week.
Buckeyes 2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. Barrett keeps it himself, and he dives to the 30, and then he's knocked down.
He tried to hurdle Trevor Pauly, and I don't know that that's ever a good decision out in the field like that. It leaves you in the air for quite a while trying to get over that guy.
So the Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 6 at the Eagle 30-yard line. 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Third and 6 for the Buckeyes. Michael Barrick over center at quarterback. Pitches it out to this side. Arnold cuts it up and takes it to the 23-yard line of Belpre for a 1st down.
I'm going to give credit that time to Randy Dennis on the line there. Number 60 made a great block, shoved his man way outside, allowed Arnold to have great vision. He's just opened up a great seam and allowed Arnold to make that run.
4:20 to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes 1st down and 10 inside the Belpre 23.
Buckeyes are starting to get a little bit of momentum, a little bit of flow on the offensive side of the ball now.
And Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. Look like a little confusion on the offensive formation. Buckeyes take a timeout. Belpre leading 3-0 with 4:10 to play the first quarter. Buckeyes first down and 10 at the Belpre 23-yard line. Michael Barrick fakes the pitch, hands it off to Zach Talbert. Zach Talbert
broke free.
He's going to take it in for a touchdown from 23 yards out.
Touchdown Buckeyes. And I was just getting ready to say, the speed of Arnold around the outside when we're pitching him the ball allows that defense to force themselves to be watching for that. Really opens up the inside. That's exactly what we went in for. Barrick makes a nice fake pitch out to Arnold. The defense definitely bid on it. Hands it off to Zach up the middle, and he made the rest happen.
Buckeyes attempting the point after touchdown. Of course, Zach Talbert nailed 3 in a row at the end of the Wellston game. Of course, as we've said before, in these big games, every point counts.
Yeah, you never know when a missed extra point or a late field goal is going to make the difference in a ball game. So you want to capitalize on every opportunity you get.
Michael Barrick will hold for the Buckeyes. Zach Talbert will attempt the extra point. And a low snap. And Barrick will go down. So the Buckeyes' extra point attempt fails, but Nelsonville-York takes a 6-3 lead with 4 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the first quarter. Zach Talbert will kick it away for Nelsonville-York. R.J. Walker back deep for Belpre.
I believe they signaled some sort of penalty against Belpre, so they've moved the ball up to the 45 here as Zach's kicking off now. Stepped it off on the kickoff opposed to the extra point.
Talbert approaches and kicks it away. Coming towards Walker. He'll field it at the 9-yard line of the Eagles. And he'll go down right around the 24-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will have possession. I'll tell you what a job Kurt Shriver, the head coach of Belpre, has done. Of course, the Eagles last year 2-8 overall and 0-5 in league play. And of course, coming in this year, Belpre 6-2, coming into this game 3-0 in league play, and this is the first year coaching Belpre. Kurt Shriver, he played linebacker for Ralph Holder, and he's been an assistant coach for about 10 years down at Belpre before taking over as the head coach. Walker out of the shotgun, runs the option, keeps it himself. R.J. Walker does, and he's knocked out of bounds right around the 30, so he's going to pick up about 6.
Austin McDonald's the one to wrestle him out of bounds there, but it was a nice flow to the offensive side of the ball that time for Belpre. Good blocking all the way around.
5-yard pickup. They spotted at the 29-yard line of the Eagles.
Yeah, anytime a new coach comes in like that, though, the biggest thing that they've got to try to do is instill the sense of ownership to the kids that they can win. You know, taking a team that's 2-8 and creating that atmosphere that they are able to win ball games. And obviously, he's been able to do a nice job of that.
Handoff up the middle, and the Buckeyes stick. Walker, Brian Walker, he picks up 1, maybe 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down for Belpre, 3rd and about 3.
I believe that was Zach. I was thinking that was Zach Talbert and Trevor Pauly that put the stop on that. Looked like he was going to get about 3-4 yards out of that, and they stopped it quickly.
3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. R.J. Walker at quarterback, takes a snap, throws a quick pass, and it is caught. Buckeyes in pursuit, and he's going to go down short of the 1st down.
And that was number 55 for the Buckeyes. Josh Lyon made a great move from the inside, playing nose guard all the way out to the hash marks out there to put that stick on him and pull him down short of a 1st down. Nice defensive job by the Buckeyes.
Ryan Yates on the reception for Belpre. He had both receptions for the Eagles last week against Vinton County. Derek Arnold back deep to receive the punt for the Buckeyes.
Nice defensive stand by the Buckeyes there to force the turnover here.
Punt is away. It's a low liner.
Boy,
Arnold trying to run it down. He's going to pick it up back at the 14. Derek Arnold cuts it up the middle of the field. Derek Arnold, and he's hit and dropped right around the 30. Nice hit to the Eagles.
Number 9, Sean Haverly, and 53 that time, Wes Radabaugh, did a nice job for the Belpre Eagles.
So the Buckeyes will have it on their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'm thinking that was Cody Nungaster, number 25. Again with the 25 and 26, being extremely close. What's it?
So the Buckeyes will have it on their own 30, first down and 10. Nelsonville-York leading 6-3. 2:25 to play in the opening quarter.
I'm not sure exactly what's being discussed out there by the refs, but wanted to make sure they're all on the same page, apparently.
And now we have a penalty.
They're going to be backing the Buckeyes up. Wow, I'm not sure what the call is, but that backs them up 15 yards.
So the Buckeyes will have it. First down and 10, but back on their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what the call was there. It was kind of quick, whatever the ump was trying to tell us.
Zach Talbert will take it out to about the 18-yard line, picks up 3.
Well, Zach's definitely picking up right where he's left off the last couple weeks. Last week with his huge night of about 165 yards on the ground. Been running real hard the last few weeks. And again, the combination of Zach's power and strength up the middle and Arnold's speed around the side has really made a big difference here for the Buckeyes offense.
Buckeyes 2nd and 7. Handoff goes, I believe, to Arnold, and he'll take it to the 20-yard line. It was Zach Talbert on the carry once again. Takes it to the 20, a gain of 2, and the Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 5.
And again, in that 3rd down and mid-range distance here, really unable to get a 3rd and short type situation for their offense.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 5, minute 22 to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes out of the eye. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Hands it off to Derek Arnold, and Mike Waterker right there to stop him after a short gain on the play.
Yeah, number 28 again on the bottom that time for the Belpre Eagles, Ashton Packard.
The Buckeyes will have to punt it away. 2-yard gain, 4th and 3 for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes on their own 22-yard line. Zach Talbot will punt. R.J. Walker to receive the punt for Belpre.
Could turn into a game of field position right now with the defenses standing tall both times here.
Low liner up the field.
Nicely.
Walker will pick it up, and he'll go down right at the 50.
Great tackle that time by Arnold as he was just scurrying down the field and then wrapped him up by the ankles there and didn't allow him to get hardly anywhere after he picked that ball up.
So Belpre with good field position, 32 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Buckeyes leading 6-3. Of course, the Buckeyes coming into this one 5-3 overall, 3-0 in the Ohio division of the TBC. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at midfield. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Hands it off to Ashton Packard, and he's dropped after a gain of 1 to the Buckeye 49.
Nice job by number 59 there for the Buckeyes defense. And it's a name we've heard very well. Robert Norway, defensive player of the game last week. Constantly all over the field for the Buckeye defense.
Clock running at 12 seconds to play in the opening quarter.
It's going to be tough for them to get a playoff here. I'm guessing it's going to go to the 2nd quarter, and they're going to walk it off, allow those seconds to tick off. We're going to move to the 2nd quarter here.
That's going to do it for the first quarter. Here at Boston Field, Nelsonville-York 6, Belpre 3. Belpre 2nd down and about 9 as we begin the 2nd quarter of play. Walker back to pass, throwing on the left side. It's up for grabs.
Nice coverage by Barrick.
And it is picked off by Michael Barrick. Buckeyes will have it.
That was excellent position by Barrick that time.
There is a flag down.
I believe that's going to be offensive interference, to tell you the truth. From what I saw, number 8.
Yeah,
Ryan
Barrick
Yates
had
back on the attempted recovery, I think was pushing Barrick.
Barrick had perfect position. It looked like he tried to turn into a defensive back to try to keep that ball away from Barrick. Let's wait and see what
Barrick did a nice job, of great concentration to be able to bring that ball down as he was falling and the ball was still coming down to him.
Buckeyes will have it. It is pass interference on Belpre, offensive pass interference. The Buckeyes decline it, and they'll take it at the 20.
That's what it looked like he was calling immediately, so that's good to see. Nice turnover there for the Buckeyes. Nice interception for Barrick to get us back on the offensive side of the ball.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, leading 6-3, opening seconds of the second quarter. Michael Barrick hands it off to Derek Arnold. Derek Arnold.
Oh, he almost got free.
Will take it to the 28-yard line, a pickup of 8.
Number 25 in on the stop that time, Kyle Hamrick for the Belpre Eagles, along with number 8, who was the intended receiver on the other side of the ball, Ryan Yates. Nice job by the offensive line to open up a nice little hole for Arnold around the right side that time.
Buckeyes out of the power I, 2nd down and about 2 from their own 28. Michael Barrick over center at quarterback, takes a snap, hands it off to Zach Talbert, and he's stacked up.
Ooh, hit immediately. It looked to be, I believe, a number 67 in on that Wes Brannon.
And that's a 2-yard loss for the Buckeyes. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 back at the 26. Buckeyes 3rd down and 4, and Nelsonville-York will take a timeout, facing 3rd down and 4 from their own 26. Buckeyes leading 6-3 with 10:57 to play in the first half. So the Buckeyes 3rd down and 4 from their own 26-yard line. Michael Barrick out of the shotgun, couple of receivers split out on each side. And we have a legal procedure on Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes will have 3rd down and 9.
Not trying to make things any easier for ourselves out there, that's for sure.
Ball spotted back at the Nelsonville-York 21. Buckeyes 3rd down and 9. Michael Barrick once again out of the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side. Zach Talbot back to block. Blitz coming. Blitz man got picked up. Michael Barrick throws, and it's caught by Connor Bunning for a Buckeye 1st down at the 32.
Nice job by Connor. He actually just found a little opening in that zone defense back there and hung there and made a big presence for Barrick to find out there. Nice job by Connor to find that opening, and nice job by Barrick to find him out there. 1st down for the Buckeyes.
Of course, Bunning, just a sophomore. He's had some big catches for the Buckeyes this year. And there was another one. Buckeyes convert the 3rd down play.
Definitely one that's willing to catch the ball in traffic. You know, the majority of his passes, he's either been in the middle of the field or around a lot of defenders.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 32. Dickerson goes in motion. Barrick hands it off, and Zach Talbot will pick up a couple for the Buckeyes out to the 34, and he stopped there.
Nice surge by the entire Buckeye offense to get some positive yardage out of that play as he was hit almost at the line of scrimmage again.
Buckeyes 2nd down and 8. 10:05 to play in the first half. Nelsonville-York leading by 3. Buckeyes on their own 34-yard line. Again, 2nd down and 8. Dickerson in motion. Fake pitch, handoff goes to Talbot, and he'll take it out to the 36-yard line. Another gain of 2.
Brought down by number 30 again for the Belpre Eagles, and 53. Mike Wadaker and Wes Radaball on the stop there for the Eagles.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 6 from their own 36.
That was the same play that Buckeyes were able to score on going the other way, but it worked a lot better when Arnold was running around the outside a couple times first.
Michael Barrick straight back to pass, looking for a receiver, throws, and it is incomplete to Josh Dickerson.
Josh did a nice job of trying to bring that ball in, but he was hit that time by number 10. R.J. Walker there for the Belpre Eagles, and he was just bobbling the ball as he was going out of bounds.
So the Buckeyes will have to punt it away on 4th and 6 from their own 36. R.J. Walker back deep to receive the punt for Belpre, along with Eric Whitaker. Zach Talbert punting it away.
Nice kick.
And it takes a Buckeye bounce and roll, and Nelsonville-York will down it at the Belpre 24. About a 40-yard punt for Zach Talbert.
Yeah, real nice punt. And that, you know, again, plays in the whole field position as we were talking about earlier.
9 minutes, 2 seconds to play before halftime.
Boy, the first half seems to be going awful fast, doesn't it? With 9 minutes to go, got a lot of running attack from both sides of the ball, and the clock isn't stopping a whole lot. And here we are, 9 minutes already just to go here in the first half as the Buckeyes lead 6-3. Belpre back on the offensive side of the ball.
Walker hands it off to Packard, breaks the tackle, and still going. Ashton Packard takes it out to the 35-yard line. He picks up about 11. Buckeyes wanting a late hit on Josh Dickerson away from the play, but not getting the call. First down and 10 for Belpre.
Thomas Williams in on the stop there for the Buckeyes, but really just a nice effort that time by Ashton Packard of the Belpre Eagles to will his way to a first down.
Golden Eagles first down and 10 from their own 35. They trail the Buckeyes 6-3. R.J. Walker at quarterback.
A little bit of
hands it off on the right side. Packard breaks the tackle once again, and he has another first down on a gain of 12.
That time brought down by Cunningham, but he gets across the first down marker again for another first down. That time we had a little bit of a blitz going on as we brought Robert Norway in on a quick blitz, and that opened up that middle area. And once he got through the first line, he had some open running capabilities that time.
Belpre first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Buckeyes leading 6-3, 8 minutes, 8 seconds to play, first half. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Belpre out of the eye.
Handed off to number 30 that time.
Mike Whitaker, and he'll just get it back to the line of scrimmage, and then he stopped right there.
Where Williams and Cunningham put the stop on him. I'm not sure his knees or anything actually hit the ground, but they did blow the whistle.
Actually, about a half-yard loss for the Eagles. Nice pursuit for the Buckeyes.
Real nice pursuit on the defensive side of the ball that time for the Buckeyes.
Second down and call it 10. Belpre on their own 46-yard line. R.J. Walker out of the shotgun for the Eagles.
First time we've seen 3 out wide this way for the Eagles.
Takes it around the right side. A flag comes in. We're probably going to have holding on Belpre.
It's typically what you see when the back judge throws that flag as quickly as he did.
Walker picks up about 6 yards, but again, a flag did come in. And the official talking to Scott Cunningham of the Buckeyes. Belpre backing up.
Looks like the Belpre coaching staff is trying to get some confirmation from the refs exactly who was the holding called against.
It was a legal substitution was the call.
Oh, is that what it was?
On Belpre. So the ball spotted back at the Eagle 41, where it's going to bring up second down and about 16 yards. Second down and 15 for Belpre. R.J. Walker out of the shotgun, rolls to the right with the football.
Just keeps the ball himself.
And he's still going, R.J. Walker.
He's freed.
And he got knocked out of bounds at the Buckeye 44, just about a yard shy of a first down.
Yeah, Dickerson was just able to knock him out of bounds over there. It looked like he was freed up around that right side, running to the short side of the field there. They did some nice blocking to get him around that corner.
Belpre now 3rd down and about half yard to go. And they said that was a 1st down for Belpre.
I was going to say, they're actually looking to mark that as a 1st down. I could see what the ref on the sideline was talking to the line crew about over there.
Eagles 1st down and 10. Walker out of the shotgun, throws, and it is incomplete. Thrown a little bit behind Ashton Packard.
Yeah, Cunningham was definitely zeroing in on hitting Ashton that time. I think had he been looking up, he might have been able to intercept that ball. Nice coverage and play by the Buckeye defense again.
Belpre 2nd down and 10 at the Nelsonville-York 43-yard line. 6:37 to play in the 2nd quarter. The Buckeyes leading 6-3. R.J. Walker, the quarterback for Belpre, out of the shotgun once again. Walker hands it off, and the Buckeyes right there after a yard pickup.
Nice hit by number 59, Robert Norway, that time. Stood him up right at the line of scrimmage, it looked like to me.
I believe it was Brian Walker on the carry.
Yeah, 22.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles at the Buckeye 43-yard line. Buckeyes needing a stop, and now we have a whistle.
There's going to be a timeout by Belpre here with 6 and 10 to go here in a half.
The Buckeyes leading 6-3. Belpre 3rd down and 9 at the Buckeye 43. Out of the eye.
Big 3rd down play here early.
Walker back to pass, being rushed. Screen pass set up
nice
to
blocking
Walker.
Out there.
Crosses the 40. He's got a 1st down for Belpre, and there is a flag down. It looks like we have holding on Belpre. He did pick up the 1st down to the Buckeye 28, but again, a flag is down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's going to come back. That was set up very nicely by the Eagles, though. They had 2 big blockers out in front of him. Yeah, not much of a decision here for the captains on the defensive side of the ball. It's either back them up or give them the 1st down. I think we'll take the penalty, back them up, and force them to do it again.
So Belpre, after the holding call, will now have it back on their own 48.
And obviously the Belpre fans didn't like the call over there. We heard some boos coming across the field.
So 3rd down now and about 19 for Belpre. Again, they're on their own 48-yard line. 5:50 to play in the 1st half. Belpre out of the eye. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Fakes a handoff, being rushed.
Nathan Johnson has a beat on him, and now Thomas Williams.
And he'll go down right at the line of scrimmage. So Belpre will have to punt it away on 4th and 19 on their own 48-yard line.
Real nice pursuit by the entire Buckeye defense that time to force that play to go nowhere. Trevor Pauly and Zach Talbert in on the stop again. We've heard those names a couple times, not just tonight, but throughout the season already.
Ashton Packard will punt it away for Belpre. Last week he punted 7 times for a 43-yard average against Vinton County. Gets it away. Bounces, and Derek Arnold, I believe it's Arnold, back deep.
Cody Nungaster.
It is Nungaster, and he's taken down at the 12. So the Buckeyes will take over there with 4:40 to play. Here in the 1st half, Buckeyes up 6-3.
Cody obviously not afraid to grab that ball as it's deep inside the 10. He just didn't even think twice about it, took it off the bounce, grabbed it and ran with it, which a lot of kids kind of sit there and look and try to figure out what to do, but he didn't hesitate.
Buckeyes out of the eye from their own 11-yard line. 1st down and 10. Michael Barrick takes the snap, hands it off to Derek Arnold. Arnold trying to get away, but he'll be taken down at the 14. He'll pick up about 3.
And again, in on the stop that time is number 53, Wes Radeball. Right now, the defensive line of Belpre is doing a real nice job of stuffing up a lot of the things going up the middle on the Buckeyes offense here.
Buckeyes second down and about 7 from their own 14-yard line. Handoff goes to Talbert, and he, I believe, slipped and went down right around the 15.
I actually think he might have tripped over his own man's feet that time. Number 57, Todd Dennis, was right there, and I think Zach was trying to make a move around him and kind of got tripped up.
3:45 to play before halftime. Buckeyes third down and about 6 on their own 15.
Yet again, another third in that long to mid-range type scenario for the Buckeye offense.
Michael Barrick will hand it off on a draw play to Derek Arnold, and he'll just get it back to the line of scrimmage. May have got one, but the Buckeyes are going to have to punt it away.
That time the stop was by number 54, Zach Kress, and 28, Ashton Packard again for the Belpre Eagles.
R.J. Walker dropping back deep for the Eagles. Zach Talbert will punt it away for the Buckeyes on 4th down and about 5.
The Belpre Eagle defense did exactly what the coaching staff was hoping to do. The Buckeyes started that drive with 4:40 on the clock, and with 3 minutes to go, they're kicking the ball back over.
Walker receives it.
Great field position here.
And he'll go down right at the 44. Nice coverage for the Buckeyes. Nice
job by number 14 that time. I believe that to be Fox out there doing a nice job. Terrence Fox on the stop, obviously. And again, you knew he was going to have good field position, but tried to do the best job we did on the coverage there and make sure he didn't get a big return.
So Belpre will have it at the Buckeye 44. They have 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to work with here in the first half. Nelsonville-York 6, Belpre 3. R.J. Walker at quarterback. And he hands it off to Wadaker. Wadaker breaks it back to this side, crosses the 35 and takes it to the Buckeye 28.
Talbot brings him down, but not until he gets to the 28, starting out at the 44. Nice carry that time by Wadaker.
16-yard pickup by Mike Wadaker. Big play for Belpre on first down. Eagles at the Buckeye 28-yard line, first down and 10. 2:35 to play in the first half. Belpre out of the eye. Walker back to pass, and he throws on the right side.
Got him open.
And it is incomplete.
Out of his hands somehow.
Nice pass by R.J. Walker. Falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Kyle Hamrick. So second down and 10 for Belpre at the Buckeye 28.
Craig Warren back there on the defensive stop there for the Buckeyes. Nice pressure by the defensive line to get in there. I thought he was going to get messed up before he was able to get that ball off. Got to give a little bit of credit to R.J. Walker that time. He did a nice job of standing in there with defenders all around him and really delivering a nice throw.
Second down and 10 for the Eagles at the Buckeye 28. R.J. Walker takes a snap, pitches it out, the ball's loose. Packard picks it up.
Come back the other way.
And he's going to go down back at the 38-yard line. A loss of about 10 for Belpre.
Huge play that time as the Buckeyes were pursuing heavily as that ball was pitched right over his head.
And a Nelsonville-York player is down and injured on the play, and hopefully he'll be okay. We have an injury timeout, 2 minutes 4 seconds to play in the first half. The Buckeyes leading 6-3. Injured player for the Buckeyes, Patrick Norway.
It looks to be his shoulder again, on the right shoulder there. He injured a couple weeks back. Just going to be one of those lingering issues that is not probably going to go away here for Patrick this season.
And we have a
timeout on the field, yeah.
1:52 to play here in the first half. Buckeyes leading by 3.
I see him in it.
Belpre third down and about 21 at the Buckeye 39. Out of the eye. Walker pitches it out, and Wadaker looking to throw, being rushed, and he's hit, and it falls incomplete.
They're calling a call in the grass, illegal pass. I believe nice job by Thomas Williams to get back there and disrupt that, as it definitely was a pitch and then pass attempt there.
Cunningham and Talbert also in pursuit. Again, a flag was down. And they're going to wave the flag off.
I believe what they were saying is that they had an eligible receiver, number 85, and the referee was thinking that was a lineman and he wasn't able to be trying to throw to him or something, and they were explaining that that's who he was aiming at. Now, if that's the case or not, I'm not sure.
And Wadaker was actually hit right as he was starting to throw, so that obviously had something to do with him not getting much on the football.
Exactly.
So to bring up 4th down and 21 for Belpre at the Buckeye 39. Ashton Packard will punt it away with 1:46 to play.
It'll be interesting to see what he does with this punt, as most of his punts have been going close to 40 yards, which would be about in the end zone. See if he tries to pooch this a little bit.
And it looks like they're going to run a fake. The flag is down, however, and the whistles blow the play dead.
That was a direct snap to R.J. Walker that time, and great call, I believe, by the Belpre Eagles. I believe he would have made some positive yardage. Now, if he'd have got another 20 to get down to a first down or not, I'm not sure.
Legal procedure on Belpre. And of course, maybe the Eagle coaching staff feeling that he would pick up enough yardage anyway to get it close to the 20. Of course, if you punt it in the end zone, that's where the Buckeyes would have it. So now it'll be 4th and 26 for Belpre. At the Buckeye 44.
This is definitely more of a position for him to punt the ball. He'll drop this down around the 10 or maybe a little bit deeper.
Ashton Packard to punt. Gets it away. It's a short, high one. And it takes a Belpre bounce, but then hits a Belpre player, and that's where Nelsonville-York will have it. It'll be on their own 24.
I'm not sure anybody on the field knew where that ball was, except for those that were back trying to watch the reception and maybe those that kicked it. But the guys in the middle weren't really aware of where that ball was coming down. A real short kick, straight up in the air that time.
1:37 to play before halftime. The Buckeyes up 3. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
See if they can muster up a positive offensive series here to go into halftime with some momentum here.
I believe the Buckeyes have 1 timeout remaining. And a draw play will go to Derek Arnold, looking for some open running room, but he's hit and dropped for a loss.
And again, number 30 there, Mike Wadaker on the stop. He's just been all over the field on the defensive side of the ball for the Belpre Eagles.
1-yard loss at 2nd and 11 for the Buckeyes. 1:18 to play as the clock runs here in the first half.
That draw play just isn't something that Belpre's willing to bite on tonight. They're definitely staying back and watching for that. They've done their homework and know that we have a tendency to drop back and fake that pass and try to give Arnold some running room.
Michael Barrick out of the shotgun. Buckeyes 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Michael Barrick throwing long on his side. He's got Cunningham, and it falls incomplete at the Belpre 45.
Just over his outstretched hands that time. Nice throw by Barrick, though. Put the ball right where it needed to be, out there in front where Cunningham was the only one that was going to have an opportunity to catch the ball.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 11 from their own 22 with 51 seconds to play. Buckeyes in the T formation. And the handoff goes straight up the middle for the Buckeyes, and nothing doing for Nelsonville-York. A gain of 1 to the 23. And Belpre will call a timeout. 43 seconds to play before halftime. The Buckeyes facing 4th down and 9, leading 6-3. Zach Talbert will punt it away for the Buckeyes. R.J. Walker back deep to receive the punt. Talbert gets it away. And Walker takes it at the 41 of Belpre. And he'll go down right around the 47-yard line. The Eagles with 33 seconds to play here in the first half.
Well, that'll give the Eagles a little bit of an opportunity to do exactly what the Buckeyes tried there, put the ball up once or twice long to see if they can make something happen. And they've got a nice field goal kicker, as we saw earlier in the game, so they don't have to try to get all the way to the end zone. They just need to get another 30 yards, maybe 35 yards, to get into a position to kick a field goal here.
Of course, Belpre has the ball coming out in the second half, so they might be a little conservative here with only 33 seconds left.
I don't know. This is two teams that are 3-0 on the
handoff to Packard. And he'll take it to the Buckeye 49-yard line. Picks up about 4.
Yeah, I think they're going to be done now. I don't see many more plays being run here in the first half. As they're taking their good time here, I don't know that we'll even see another snap.
Clock down to 11 seconds. Belpre may toss one long. 7 seconds. R.J. Walker. And he pitches it out to Packard to this side, and he's going to go down for a loss
Down
of about 3 yards.
And that'll be the end of the first half.
It's halftime here at Boston Field. In this key TVC Ohio Division showdown, the Buckeyes and the Golden Eagles. Nelsonville-York leads Belpre 6-3 at halftime.
Nothing more than what we'd expect here coming into tonight. Two teams that have everything on the line. 2 games to be played in the season. This one and one more for the TVC Championship of Ohio. Both teams out here to win tonight. There's no question about that.
Zach Talbert will kick it away to get the second half underway here at Boston Field.
There's still about 40-some seconds on the clock there before we get going. I want to make a quick note here. It is senior night out here, so I just want to take a quick moment to note the seniors we got on the football team here. Scott Cunningham, Patrick Taggart, Craig Warren, Kyle Six, Nick North, Bryson Cuthill, Justin Clark, Patrick Norway, Nathan Johnson, Sean O'Neill, Tyler Wynn, Michael Russell, and Trevor Pauly are your seniors that have been leading the Buckeyes here for their Drive for 5 this year. Nice job, gentlemen. Even those of you that aren't on the starting team, you've done a great job help pushing this team to the levels that they are. And I just want to say congratulations to you as you're moving on.
R.J. Walker back deep for Belpre to receive the second half kickoff.
Well, the decision of the Belpre Eagle coaching staff to start the ball in the second half here has definitely looked to be a good decision right now, to being down 6-3, trying to get something going on the offensive side of the ball here to start the second half.
Zach Talbot teed it up. He's ready to go.
Definitely a defensive struggle here so far at the game.
Squib kick up the field. We've got 24 more minutes of madness here at Boston Field. And Walker will go down. Nice hard hit by the Buckeyes at the 27.
As number 44, I believe.
Nick North,
one of the seniors that I just mentioned out there, doing a nice job on the punt coverage or the kickoff coverage, and he's done that all season long for the Buckeyes.
Head coach Dave Boston shaking his hand as he trots off the field. So Belpre first down and 10 on their own 27 as we begin the second half. Buckeyes up 6-3. Walker will go out of the shotgun. 3 receivers split out on the right side. He takes a snap and rolls to that side, and he'll go down right around the 29-yard line. He'll pick up a couple.
I think he was tripped up by Derek Arnold as he's coming around the right side that time.
Second down and 8 for Belpre on their own 29-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see which offense of team here is able to make the adjustments to try to get the ball moving. Neither team really that productive in the first half, as the Buckeyes had about 71 yards on the ground and Belpre had about 59 yards on the ground.
Belpre out of the eye. Handoff goes at the tailback. Packard, and he's dropped right at the 30, a gain of 1. Nice play by the Buckeye defense.
Nose guard Josh Lyon in there, the first man of the Buckeyes to put the stop there for the defense.
So Belpre now third down and 7 on their own 30. Buckeyes trying to hold here and get some good field position for the offense. Golden Eagles on their own 30. Third down and 7. Belpre out of the eye. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Rolls to the right.
Keeps it himself at
Keeps
time.
it himself, looking for the first down, and he may have it. And he does for Belpre out to the 40.
Nice run that time by Walker.
So Belpre first down and 10 on their own 41-yard line.
We saw sparks of that in the first half. His running ability around the right side. He got a nice speed as he turns that corner. I was kind of hoping to not see so much of that here in the second half, though.
First down and 10 Eagles. Handoff goes to the tailback, Packard, and he'll take it out to the 47. He gains about 5, maybe 6. Ashton Packard on the carry. He had 43 yards last week against Vinton County.
Brought down there by Trevor Pauley and Scott Cunningham for the Buckeyes defense. Gets a solid 5 yards on the carry.
Second down and about 5 for Belpre on their own 46, out of the eye. Walker takes a snap, looking to pass, being rushed by Williams.
Puts a nice
gets away, throws,
balls in the air,
and it is incomplete at the Buckeye 35. The nearest player to it was Michael Barrick of the Buckeyes.
R.J. Walker made a nice decision on the Belpre offensive side of the ball that time. First of all, getting a nice job of getting away from Thomas Williams, but really just throwing that ball away so there wasn't a loss on the play.
So Belpre now third down and 5 from their own 46. 9:39 to play in the third quarter. The Buckeyes up by 3.
It'll be interesting to see if either of these offenses can get something going in the air here in the second half, as either of them or both of them only had 1 reception in the first half. Buckeyes had about a 10-yard reception to Connor Bunning, and then
handoff to the fullback, and he's got a first down and more to the Buckeye 42.
Brought down there by Norway and Warren, but
Brian Walker on the carry, picks up about 12 yards.
Best carry of the day for him by far.
Belpre first down and 10 in Buckeye territory at the 42. Walker rolls with it on this side, keeps it himself up the middle, and he's got another first down to the Buckeye 28. Picks up 14 yards.
Derek Arnold and Craig Warren again on the stop, but not until he scampered forward, like you said, for a solid 14 yards.
Arnold and Warren on the tackle for the Buckeyes. So Belpre's taken the second half kickoff, and they've driven it down to the Buckeye 29. First down and 10 for the Eagles.
Trying to eat up a little clock along the way as they've had the ball for a solid 3 minutes now.
Walker rolls with it to this side, and he leans forward and takes it to the 27, a gain of 2. Second down and 8 for Belpre.
Brought down by Thomas Williams and Josh Lyon as he was crossing the line of scrimmage around the left side that time.
Belpre second down and 8 at the Buckeye 27. 8:25 to play in the third quarter. Belpre out of the eye. R.J. Walker hands it off to the fullback, Brian Walker, and he fights forward to the Buckeye 20, a gain of 7.
He fought through some of those arm tackles at the beginning there at the line area. And Craig Warren again on the stop there for the Buckeye defense. He gets close to the first down, but about 1.5 yards short, it looks like.
Third down and a long one for Belpre. Just outside the Buckeye 20-yard line. Third down and 1.5 yards for the Eagles.
Buckeyes kind of bringing a 6-man front right now.
Handoff goes to Packard, and he's near a first down. He gets it to the 19, and it looks like he may have it.
Depending on where they spot the ball, but he definitely looked like his effort was there to get the first down. Cunningham did a nice job of reeling him backwards and kind of not allowing him to lunge forward, but we're going to have a measurement here. We'll see where we actually end up.
.7:22 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes clinging to a 6-3 lead. So will Belpre have fourth down and inches or a first down?
That'll be a first down.
First down and 10. Belpre Golden Eagles at the Buckeye 19. Buckeyes leading by 3. Belpre at the Buckeye 19. First down and 10. R.J. Walker out of the shotgun.
Buckeyes showing blitz there. I don't know if they got called off sides or if there was some movement on the line.
Let's see what the call is.
Going to step it off against the Buckeyes.
Offsides on Nelsonville-York. Makes it 1st and 5 for Belpre at the Buckeye 14. R.J. Walker out of the shotgun for the Eagles.
Now Buckeyes got themselves in another defensive situation here where they got to try to put a big stop as the ball is inside the 15.
Hands it off to this side. The Buckeyes all over that one. It's a loss. Back to the 18-yard line, a 4-yard loss.
I believe Josh Lyon made the stop on that as he was running by him. He reached up because he was already on the ground, reached up and held onto his jersey just enough to bring Packard down.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Big play by the Buckeyes. On a 1st and 5 situation, they throw Belpre for a 4-yard loss. It's 2nd down and 9 at the Buckeye 18. 6:20 to play, 3rd quarter. R.J. Walker out of the shotgun.
This is the play where he likes to run to the right with those 3 trips out on the right side. It's exactly where
Rolls
he's
to
going.
the right, being rushed, nowhere to go. R.J. Walker's
job
gonna
by
go
the
down.
Buckeye defense that time.
Buckeyes all over it, back at the 27-yard line.
You know, we saw it from here. That we talked about that was the play that he liked to run to the right side when they brought those 3 trips out to the right side. That's exactly what they lined up to do. The Buckeye defense obviously saw that in the first half, came after him strong this time, knocked him for about a 9-yard loss, maybe 10, well, about 9, I guess.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 18 for Belpre at the Buckeye 27. R.J. Walker over center at quarterback.
Another big 3rd down play.
Back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it falls incomplete.
Norway almost picked that ball off. Nice job by Robert and really the whole defensive side of the Buckeyes to stand tall there again. As Belpre Eagles had it 1st and 5 from inside the 15-yard line at about the 14, and they're going to be in a situation that I don't know if they've got the leg here. I was going to say, I think they might have enough leg here to go for a field goal.
It's about a 44-yard attempt. Buckeyes need to watch for a fake, however.
And it looks to be number 4, Tyler Watkins, who is just a freshman out there to attempt this field goal for the Eagles.
And they will attempt it. Buckeyes all over it. They block it. Picked up by Nelsonville-York's Thomas Williams, and the Buckeyes will have it at the 39.
A little bit of a fumble on that snap, and he wasn't able to get the ball down cleanly. As you saw Watkins coming to the ball, he had to stop and then try to get back in to kick the ball, and it was enough time to allow the defense to get in there and put a block on that.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 38. The defense stood up big. As you said, they had it 1st and 5 at the Buckeye 14.
And it turns up, we block a field goal and have it 1st and 10 going the other way out at the 38-yard line. They ate up almost 7 minutes off the clock that time.
5:15 to play in the 3rd quarter. Michael Barrick out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. And we may have a broken play by the Buckeyes. Barrett goes down back at the 35. Players going different directions for Nelsonville-York on that play. Buckeyes will have a 2nd down and about 13. Buckeyes on their own 35-yard line, 4:48 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes up 6-3. No backs in the backfield. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Arnold comes in motion. Barrick back to pass. Being rushed, throws over the middle. It is caught. The ball's loose. And Belpre has, no, the Buckeyes got it back. Oh, he pointed the wrong way. The official pointed the wrong way. Belpre has recovered. Ryan Yates on the recovery for the Eagles.
Huge play by the Eagle defense as Connor actually had the ball, and as he was turning to try to turn back upfield, it looked like the ball was smacked, actually punched out from behind on him.
So Belpre gets it back.
Just happened to score it into a position where the Buckeyes couldn't get back to the ball quick enough, and the Eagles were able to cover it back up.
Belpre 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 41. Can this defense stop him one more time? Walker looking to run, and he'll take it to the 39-yard line, a gain of about 1, maybe 2.
Didn't look like it was designed to kind of go that direction, but the Buckeyes end over that time. Austin McDonald did a nice job of containment and not allowing R.J. Walker to get out to that side and forced him to try to go up the middle where there was a lot less room for him to run.
2nd down and about 9 for Belpre inside the Buckeye 40. 3:55 to play in the 3rd quarter. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Handoff goes to Ashton Packard, and he'll take it down to the Buckeye 36 on a gain of 3.
I think, again, Josh Lyon was the first Buckeye to hit him as he was lunging forward for some extra yards there.
Brings up 3rd down and about 5 for Belpre at the Buckeye 36.
Trevor Pauly also in on the stop there as it brings up that 3rd down play, and the Buckeye defense, another critical 3rd down possession here.
3rd down and about 5 for Belpre. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Runs it around the right side. The Buckeyes right there, and he'll go down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
I believe that was Derek Arnold that made that nice play as he was kind of coming to the outside and trying to watch that outside containment. Walker tried to cut up underneath him, and Arnold just shot back and took his legs out from underneath him. Long 4th down attempt here that Belpre Eagles look like they're going to line up and try.
They're going to go for it on 4th down and about 5 at the Buckeyes 36.
Well, I've said a few of the 3rd down plays were big, but none's bigger than this 4th down attempt right here as the Belpre Eagles line up and the Buckeye defense is being called on one more time.
Walker out of the shotgun. He'll quick kick it, but it'll go out of bounds at the Buckeye 29. So Nelsonville-York will take over possession right there.
That was almost blocked, actually.
I wondered, since it didn't travel very far, if maybe a Buckeye got a hand
like
on
Austin
it.
McDonald was back there, did a nice job of putting some pressure on him, and it didn't look like it was a very clean kick, but when they try that little pooch kick, that's what you're trying to do, is just kind of angle it off to the side anyways.
2:24 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes leading 6-3. That was our score at the end of the 1st quarter. And that's where it remains right now.
Well, right
now, the Buckeyes can take it down and get another score.
Right now, the Buckeye defense has definitely held strong in this 2nd half. Here in the 3rd quarter, it's been the Belpre offense time and time again trying to come after us, and the Buckeye defense standing extremely strong.
Hand off to Talbert up the middle, and Belpre all over it. Gain of 1.
Now talk about the tough defense. Belpre Eagles defense is just as tough as the Buckeyes right now, as they're not allowing us to get much of anything up through the middle.
Mike Wadaker on the tackle. 2nd down and 9 for the Buckeyes on their own 29-yard line. Under 2 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter.
Almost don't even feel like you have to call Wadaker's name on the defensive side of the ball as he's coming off that linebacker position, filling just about every hole that the tailback and fullback from the Buckeyes are trying to get to.
Cunningham on the left side. Cunningham with a nice gain for the Buckeyes. Takes it to the 36-yard line. Picks up about 7. Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and about 2.
Nice surge on the left side that time, and Cunningham did a real nice job of getting around that end. Just kind of followed his blockers. Actually spotted kind of short, closer to the 35 there.
It's 3rd down and about 3 for the Buckeyes. Ball spotted just across the 35 of Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes in the tee on 3rd down and 3. Barrick hands it off. And Derek Arnold's got a 1st down out to the 43-yard line.
And that time we caught the Belpre Eagles on a bit of a blitz, and we were able to get the ball handed off before that linebacker got into the backfield. We got around the right side, get some nice positive yardage out of that ball there. Nice 8-yard gain for Arnold.
Clock running, 1 minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 43.
First time the Buckeyes have been able to muster up a first down and start moving the ball here in the second half.
Hand off to Cunningham around the left side, and he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he was hit first there by number 9, Sean Haverly, but not brought down, but that slowed him up enough that allowed the other defensive Eagles to come up and make a stop there.
Terrence Fox coming in with the Buckeye play on second down and about 11, a yard loss for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, it's going to be probably the last play of the third quarter as the Buckeyes come to the line, and about 15 seconds on the clock, and it's ticking.
Clock under 10 seconds. Buckeye second and 11 from their own
Coaching
42.
staff is trying to get their
Barrick
attention.
rolls to this side, and he's going to run with it. Nice fake by Barrick, and he'll take it out to the 47-yard line. He picks up about 5 yards.
And that will be the end of the third quarter as the clock ticked down. And we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Buckeyes sitting at about the 47-yard line after that, 46-yard line, I guess, so where they spot the ball.
That is the end of the third quarter here at Boston Field. A good old good one. Nelsonville-York 6, Belpre 3. Buckeyes third down and about 6 from their own 47-yard line as we begin the final 12 minutes of play here at Boston Field. Barrick out of the shotgun, low snap.
Oh.
And he's hit right as he throws, and it falls incomplete towards Mark Campbell.
Number 9 that time for the Buckeye, or big Belpre Eagle defense, Sean Haverly, put the hit on Barrick as he was trying to release the ball. He had a couple guys that looked like they were open, but unable to get the ball to him as he's throwing the ball that time.
So the Buckeyes will punt it on 4th and 6 from their own 47. Zach Talbot once again will punt it away. R.J. Walker back deep for Belpre. Talbot gets it away, coming towards Walker, takes it at the 24, and he'll take it out to the 30-yard line, and that's where Belpre will have possession.
Looked like he was wrapped up quickly by number 25, Cody Nungester, on the coverage there, along with Robert Norway, 59 on the Buckeyes there. Stops him just inside the 30-yard line. And the Buckeye defense is in the second half is going to be called upon again here quickly as they've been on the field the majority of this second half.
Belpre first down and 10 on their own 30. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Belpre out of the eye. 2 receivers split out to this side. And off goes to Ashton Packard, and he's upended after a short gain to the 31, a gain of 1.
Josh Lyon in on the stop there right off the nose guard position yet again.
.5 minutes remaining in this game. Buckeyes up 6-3. Belpre second down and 9 on their own 31-yard line. Belpre out of the eye. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Hands it off to the first man through, Brian Walker, and he'll go down after a short gain to the 33, a gain of 2, and it'll bring up 3rd and 7. They actually spot it closer to the 34, where it's about 3rd and 6.
That's definitely defense after defense here. Both sides of the ball right now. The offenses are having a hard time trying to find any flow as the defense is just putting a stop to what the normal plays on both offenses, trying to run the ball up the middle, and we're just struggling on either side right now.
Option goes to the left. Walker pitches out to Packard. Buckeyes in pursuit, and Nelsonville-York has held a gain of about 2. Out across the 35-yard line.
R.J. Walker almost got rid of that a little late again, but Packard was able to reel that one in. Kept his feet underneath him, got a couple yards out of it, but not near enough.
4th down and about 4 for Belpre on their own 36-yard line. Back deep for the Buckeyes to receive the punt is Cody Nungester.
Got
Scott Cunningham.
Got Scott Cunningham in there to be a blocker, but as we've seen in the past, there's times where he can bring the up ball and make a nice run himself.
Packard punts it away.
Nice high kick. Called fair catch by Cunningham.
And he takes it at the 32. Nice play by Scott Cunningham. Of course, you let that bounce, and it might go another 15 yards. So the Buckeyes will take over on their own 32-yard line. 9:36 to play in this fourth quarter. The second half flying by, but the Buckeyes up 3, 6-3.
It just seems like the clock is just continuing to move here as both teams are trying or attempting to move the ball on the ground. So again, there's not much passing going on. There's not a lot of stoppage of the clock happening. And we've got 9.5 minutes here in the ball game. Buckeyes up 6-3 and still trying to muster up some sort of an offensive flow to this game. We've had one offensive series that we were able to drive down and get the one touchdown. Other than that, the Buckeyes, I don't think, have more than 1 or 2 first downs.
Arnold in motion. Barrick out of the shotgun, hands it off to Arnold. Arnold breaks the tackle, takes it up the middle. Derek Arnold in open field, and he's going to go down at the Belpre 47. Nice come from behind tackle by Wes Radaball of Belpre, or Arnold would have had a lot more yardage on that one. Nice play by the Buckeyes. First and 10 at the Eagle 47-yard line. Clock running, 9:23 to play in the fourth quarter.
About 21 yards on the carry that time for Arnold, as he did an excellent job of just trying to follow the blockers, cutting back against the grain, and just kept making the moves to the open hole. Hopefully that sparks some life into this offense.
Hand off to Arnold, right side. Derek Arnold trying to get the corner, and he takes it to the 39-yard line, a gain of about 8.
And all of a sudden you feel a little bit of life out here for the Buckeye offense as number 35 from the Belpre Eagles, John Logue, put the stop, but Arnold gets another nice 7-yard, almost 8-yard gain on that one.
Buckeyes second down and 3 just inside the Belpre 40-yard line. Nelsonville-York leading by 3, 8:44 to play, clock is running. Buckeyes in the power I. Michael Barrick at quarterback, hands it off to Zach Talbert, and Talbert still fighting hard and takes it to the 39, a gain of 1.
Wadaker was not going to allow him to break free as Zach was trying to get that ankle out of there. Maybe gets a yard on the play.
Buckeyes third down now and 2 at the Belpre 39.
Got a little bit of fan support behind the Buckeyes offense that time, as we had some nice chants going on the sidelines here to try to get things happening.
We have an official's timeout. Mike Wadaker looks to have some problems with his headgear over on the Belpre sideline. 8:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Buckeyes up 6-3, facing third down and 2 at the Eagle 39. And Wadaker's going to have to come out.
If I'm one of the coaches on the Belpre Eagles, I'm taking a helmet off of somebody else and putting it on Wadaker and making sure he stays in the game.
Buckeyes out of the tee on 3rd and 2. And now Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. 7:54 to play in the fourth quarter. The Buckeyes up 6-3. Buckeyes third down and 2 at the Belpre 39. Buckeyes out of the eye.
Just under 8 minutes to go. Buckeyes up 6-3.
Barrett keeps it himself. That's a fake handoff, and he's got a first down to the 33.
Nice job. Nice hole around the left side that time as the Buckeyes opened up a nice spot, allowed him to run right through there.
Nice play by the Buckeyes. Barrick takes the handoff. You figure either Talbot or Arnold's going to get it, but neither one of them does, and Barrick picks up the first down. Buckeyes first and 10 at the Belpre 33. Clock running, 7:32 to play in the game. Buckeyes out of the eye. Buckeyes wanting Cunningham to split out a little further to the right.
They actually wanted him off the line of scrimmage.
And a flag comes in for delay of game.
They wanted him off the line of scrimmage is what they wanted. He was actually lined up on the line of scrimmage, which would have been an illegal formation, so they were trying to get him out of that. And in doing so, they caused themselves a delay of game.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Buckeyes, back to the Belpre 38-yard line. First and 15 for Nelsonville-York. Michael Barrick out of the shotgun. 2 receivers split out on each side for Nelsonville-York. Takes the snap. Throws, and it's picked off.
Intercepted by Wadaker.
Mike Wadaker. And he's still going. And he'll go down at the Buckeye 23-yard line.
Josh Lyon was able to shove him out of bounds, so he didn't get all the way down for a touchdown, but that's a huge interception for the Belpre defense.
Wadaker looks to be injured for Belpre. Hopefully he'll be okay. Looks like he's got an injured arm. But Belpre, with that interception by Mike Wadaker, 7:10 to play. They trail by 3, and they have it at the Buckeye 26. So let's see if this Buckeye defense can step up once again.
Ball spotted just outside the 25. The Buckeye defense in a situation where they have got to bring another stop. Another big defensive stand here with 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the game. Their Buckeyes lead only by 3.
R.J. Walker at quarterback for the Eagles. Takes the snap, hands it off to Packard, and he's stacked up right around the 25, a gain of 1.
Robert Norway and Trevor Paulian on the stop that time for the Buckeye defense.
Second down and about 9 for Belpre inside the Buckeye 25. 6:40 to play, clock is running. R.J. Walker at quarterback for the Eagles. Walker takes a snap, back to pass, being rushed by Williams, throws, and he just throws it away. It's incomplete.
Thomas Williams did a great job of putting the pressure on him, and actually our whole defensive line did a great job of putting a surge and shoving that offensive line back. Thomas Williams puts the pressure on top of R.J. Walker. He's got to just get rid of the ball, and he just threw it out there to no man's land where nobody was going to get after it.
Clock stopped, 6:21 to play in the 4th quarter. The Buckeyes up 6-3. Belpre 3rd down and about 9 inside the Buckeye 25.
And you got to believe that Belpre offense is looking for that first down, but hoping to get at least down to the 20 to try to get in position for a field goal and try to tie this game up if possible.
R.J. Walker out of the shotgun.
Throwing the ball out.
Snap, he'll run it to the left side, cuts it up the middle. Walker still going, takes it to the outside, gets a block, and he's in for a touchdown. 6:14 to play, and Belpre has taken the lead. Nine to 6 is the Eagle lead with 6:14 to play in this game.
Absolutely speechless. The Buckeye defense has just been called upon time and time again here in the second half, and they were just unable to put that last stop as it was a 3rd and 9 situation that he just was able to scramble forward, kind of moved into the middle and then bounced to the outside and just had clear running lane.
Watkins puts it up, and he puts it through for the extra point. 6:14 to play in the game, and Belpre leads Nelsonville-York 10-6. Tyler Watkins will kick it away for Belpre. Derek Arnold back deep for the Buckeyes.
6 minutes to go here, and the Buckeyes find themselves down 10-6 in the ball game.
Kick coming towards Derek Arnold. He'll take it at about the 8-yard line. Brings it up the center of the field. Derek Arnold,
nice
a burst of
block on
speed,
the left side,
and takes it out to the 33-yard line.
Cody Nungaster and Zach Talbot did a nice job on the blocking around the left side and allowed him to get out across the 30 there. Well, the Buckeyes offense has not been able to figure out the defensive of the Belpre Eagles here, and now with 6 minutes to go, they've got to find a way to move this ball downfield and find a way to get that ball into the end zone.
Mike Wadaker back in the game for Belpre at linebacker. Buckeyes 1st down and 10 on their own 33. Out of the eye. Arnold takes the handoff, and he'll take it to the 34, maybe the 35, picks up a couple. The Buckeyes will have 2nd down and 8. Of course, we mentioned this a few games ago. The last league loss for the Buckeyes was against Belpre, and it's all the way back on October 18, 2002.
Belpre's defense is fired up out there. You can see them bouncing all over the place.
Buckeyes out of the shotgun on 2nd down and about 8. Barrick back to pass.
Has a lot of time.
Rolls to the right. He's going to run with it. Now he's looking maybe to throw, but he's going to go down back at the 30. A loss of 5. And the Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 13.
Good coverage downfield by the Belpre Eagles that time, as he was just not able to find anybody to get the ball to.
Buckeyes 3rd down and about 14, back on the 29. 4:55 to play in the game. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Michael Barrick at quarterback. Barrick back to pass. Looking to throw. Does so, and it's tipped and picked off by the Eagles. And they have it at the 31-yard line of Nelsonville-York with 4.5 minutes to play. Belpre leading 10-6. So the Buckeye defense now has to hold just to give the offense one more opportunity. Belpre 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 31. They lead 10-6, 4.5 minutes to play. I believe the Buckeyes have 2 timeouts remaining.
The biggest thing right now is just to make sure that we put a stop on this offense and not allow them to.
Ball's loose. Ball's loose.
Looks like it comes right back to the Buckeyes. And
Buckeyes have it. Huge
defensive turnover there for the Buckeye defense to get the ball back into the offensive side of the ball, or offensive side of the field there, and it looks like number 55, Josh Lyon, is
Hate to see him limping off the field.
I was going to say, he's just been playing an outstanding defensive game here for the Buckeyes and doing well on the offensive line. I think it's just a cramping situation he has right now, though.
So the Buckeyes with it on their own 28, 4:27 to play. Can the Buckeyes drive it for a score?
And as Lyons comes out, number 76, Michael Russell comes in to replace him.
Barrick takes the snap, back to pass. Throws, and it may be complete.
They're waving it off, saying either he was out of bounds or it skipped.
It would have been a short gain anyway for the Buckeyes of about 3 yards. So it's incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10. Buckeyes on their own 28-yard line. Nelsonville-York trailing by 4. Buckeyes needing to put together a drive. Or we'll even take one big play.
Yeah, they're going to put 5 guys wide this time, though. 3 on one side, 2 on the other, as they bring Arnold again around to the left side.
He'll take the pitch, Arnold will. Belpre right there and takes him down for a 2-yard loss.
And again, Waddicker in on the stop there.
And Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. They'll have 3rd down and 12 on their own 26-yard line with 4:01 to play. Belpre leading 10-6. Buckeyes 3rd down and about 12 on their own 26. Out of the shotgun, Michael Barrick. 2 receivers split out on each side. Takes a snap, Michael Barrick. Throwing long, and it's going to fall incomplete. I'm not sure if it was towards Mark Campbell or Derek Arnold. The Buckeyes will have a 4th down and 12 on their own 26-yard line. 3:55 to play. I believe the Buckeyes have 1 timeout remaining.
Looks like they're going to bring in the punt team here. Try to rely on that defense to do it one more time, hoping that they can get the ball back one more time. not going to go for the 4th and 12 here with just under 4 minutes yet to go. So they're going to try to rely on the defense here as they snap the ball to Talbert.
Talbert punts it away.
Nice kick by Talbert.
Takes a Buckeye roll.
And I think they're going to say it hit Robert Norway back at the 45.
So the Buckeyes downed it at the 39, but again, let's see if they say it was actually touched first by a Buckeye at the 45. 3:44 to play in this game. Belpre leading by 4. Officials talking things over at the 45-yard line, and that's where they're going to spot it. Golden Eagles with the football.
I'm not so sure 5 yards is going to make the difference right now. The big thing is that the defense has to stop him and try to force a punt and get one more chance on the offensive side of the ball for the Buckeyes.
Handoff goes to Brian Walker, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Looked like that time Scott Cunningham came up and made the hit along with number, I believe it said 34 out there. Sean O'Neill on the stop there for the Buckeyes.
2nd down and 10. Belpre on their own 45-yard line. Clock at 3:14 and running. R.J. Walker at quarterback. Hands it off to Packard around the left side. And he'll dive into Buckeye territory to the 49. He stays in bounds.
Somehow it looked like he dove out of bounds from here, but he definitely got nice positive yardage out of that play, and the clock continues to tick.
Picks up about 7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Buckeyes needing a stop with 2:48 to play. Clock is running.
The
Buckeyes needing a stop.
They have to stop him here to force that punt as the clock is now at 2.5 minutes. If the Eagles are able to get another 1st down, it's going to be hard to put another stop here and get the ball back.
R.J. Walker at quarterback, rolls with it, and he's stopped for a loss.
Zach Talbert hit him in the backfield at about the 50.
And the Buckeyes will take a timeout. I believe their final timeout. They stopped the clock with 2:17 to play. Belpre facing 4th and 4 at the Buckeye 49. They lead 10-6. Ashton Packard will punt it away for Belpre on 4th and 4. Derek Arnold back deep for the Buckeyes. Packard gets it away. It's a short one.
Straight up in the air.
Buckeyes will take it on a bounce. Derek Arnold with it. Comes to this side.
Flag on the play.
There are flags down. Derek Arnold still going. He'll take it out to the 42, but again, a couple flags down.
2 flags on the play out there.
2 minutes, 2 seconds to play.
Yeah, and they're pointing the ball is going to go back inside 15 there, close to the 10 maybe. I'm looking for the signal here. I'm not sure exactly what the call is. I assume it either be holding or pushing the back or something back there is typically what you see on a punt return.
They're saying the Buckeyes called a fair catch, then ran with it.
Saying he called fair catch and then ran. Have to look at that one on the tape again because I don't remember seeing his hand up myself, but 2 minutes to go. The Buckeyes, instead of having the ball out here across the 40, are going to start out with the ball about the 7-yard line.
Of course, the good news in high school football, the clock will stop on a 1st down for the movement of the chain. So if the Buckeyes could get a drive going, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, it's definitely not. We just have to find a way to get a 1st down. The Buckeye offense has just been stymied here in the 2nd half by the Eagles defense.
Berg throws, and it is caught out at the 24-yard line. So the Buckeyes pick up a quick 17 yards.
Josh Dickerson on the reception that time for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 23.
Berrick did a nice job of just sitting back there. His offensive line gave him a lot of time to make a decision. Delivered a nice pass. Dickerson did a nice job to reel it in and step out of bounds. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the game.
Michael Berrick out of the shotgun looking for a receiver. Rolls to the right side, throws, and it's incomplete. Dickerson, once again, the intended receiver, out at the 30. 1:50 to play. Clock is stopped on the incompletion. It's 10-6. Belpre leading. Buckeyes second down and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Michael Berrick at quarterback. Berrick back to pass.
Big rush this time.
And he's going to be sacked back at the 20-yard line. A loss of 3. And the clock will run with 1:40 to play.
That was number 9, Sean Haverly on a stopper. Haverty for the Belpre Eagles just made a power rush basically from that side over there.
Buckeyes 3rd and 13. Back on their own 20. Berrick out of the shotgun. And a flag comes in. And actually, Belpre calls a timeout. 1:23 to play. Buckeyes down 10-6. Buckeyes 3rd and 13, back on their own 20. Michael Berrick out of the shotgun.
They're definitely in a position where we've got 2 downs to try to get these 13 yards now because the Buckeyes cannot.
Berrick throws over the middle, and it's picked off.
Intercepted again, this time Ashton Packard.
Packard will be tripped up inside the Buckeye 15. And of course, Belpre can now take a knee because the Buckeyes out of timeouts.
Yep, minute 13 here to go. There's no way the Buckeyes are going to be able to get the ball back at this point, I don't believe. Like you said, without the timeouts at this point.
$1:13 to play. Buckeyes without a timeout. Golden Eagles leading 10-6. R.J. Walker at quarterback for Belpre.
And they're going to just line up and take a knee, just like you said.
And he takes a knee. Clock running again, 1:08 to play. Buckeyes unable to do anything about it. Clock running at 55 seconds.
You can see the Belpre side of the stands just going crazy with excitement over there as the clock just continues to tick down here. They're going to be leaving tonight's game unless something amazing happens here as he tries to take a knee one more time. Leave here at 4-0, 1 game to go against Meggs, which is not going to be a given. They're going to definitely have a share of the TVC Ohio, but there's not a guarantee that they're going to win it outright. They've got to try to beat the Meggs Marauders, and I'm sure English and Story are going to have something to say about them coming down there and beating them. Either way, the Buckeyes are going to need the Meggs Marauders to step up and knock off Belpre next week to have a share in the TVC Ohio this year.
Clock running at 12 seconds. Belpre stands chanting TVC across the way. And they've come into Boston Field and they've defeated the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York. The clock hits 0 and Belpre wins it by a score of 10-6.
All right, here we are at the end of the game, and the Buckeyes end up losing to Belpre Eagles 10-6 tonight. Running down through the stats real quick on the Belpre side of the ball, they ran the ball 33 times for about 143 yards, had 1 reception out of 5 attempts for about a 6-yard gain. The majority of these yards came from a handful of backs that time, actually. Wadaker carried the ball twice for about 15 yards. Number 22, Brian Walker, carried the ball 6 times for 24 yards. Packard, Ashton Packard, number 28, had the ball 13 times for 41 carries. He was also the one with the reception for 6 yards. And then number 10, R.J. Walker, carried the ball about 12 times, 63 yards, and the touchdown. On the Nelsonville-York side of the ball, the rushing side, we had 28 carries for about 113 yards, 2 receptions out of 11 attempts for 26 yards. Derek Arnold had 67 yards on 14 carries. Zach Talbert had 11 carries for about 36 yards and a touchdown. Cunningham carried the ball 3 times for about 10 yards, and then the 2 receptions was one to Connor Bunning for about 10 yards, and then Josh Dickerson for 16. Again, that's 28 carries for the Buckeyes, about 113 yards. 2 out of 11 in the passing game for 26 yards on the offensive side of the ball.
Now we're ready for our players of the game. First for Belpre, the Belpre Special Teams Player of the Game, sponsored by Nelsonville. Check cashing goes to Tyler Watkins, field goal kicker for Belpre. And of course, he kicked it to the 5 about every time on the kickoff, and he's just a freshman.
I was going to say, just a freshman. You're going to see him again down the road, and he's going to continue to just get stronger. But he's got a heck of a leg on him. First 2 times that Arnold received the kickoffs from him, they were inside the 5-yard line.
The Belpre Offensive Player of the Game, sponsored by Lewis Floor Covering, goes to quarterback R.J. Walker.
And, you know, really, he just conducted himself all over the field, really just kind of being the general on the field for the Belpre Eagles, making sure that he was distributing the ball amongst everybody running the ball. And then his one scamper on a 3rd down and long situation, he was able to get the broke free and score the touchdown. Nice job by R.J. Walker tonight.
And the Belpre Defensive Player of the Game, sponsored by Paradise Beach Tanning, goes to Mike Waterker.
Yeah, I want to